Glenn hasn't trusted him since he came back to life.
You are creepy as...
Glenn can send a forged breakup letter to Ainsley from Ren.
Oh my god.
I was just kidding about the mistrust for Ren, but apparently it's real. We've gone back in time to the 1940s.
Some of you may die.
And the maid has finally shown up. His name is Oliver. And I don't think I've ever actually seen a sim walk like this. But I love it for you, Oliver.
Bruh.
Our neighbor called to ask us to vote for free love. That's suspicious, and I don't want that. Now Glenn is embarrassed because he said he doesn't vote, even though it's true. And the neighbor's response is,
You what?
Ren mastered thanatology, and Glenn raised his logic for work. I don't know who Franklin is, or why I'm in control of what happens to his assets, but, delete them.
Yes, excellent!
Now it's like he never existed. Ainsley's really going through it with this pregnancy. And Glenn is yelling at the kid's stuffed cat because he's angry about all the people who died in the war.
He was that friend!
I placed the listening device for Glenn's job, and I'm getting some bugs to place on people, starting with Ren. Glenn hasn't trusted him since he came back to life.
You are creepy as...
I went to pay my bills and noticed that Glenn can send a forged breakup letter to Ainsley from Ren.
Oh my god.
I was just kidding about the mistrust for Ren, but apparently it's real.
Bruh.
It's time for Fletcher to become a child, and he's going all the way outside to age up. Oh, nope, he's coming back inside.
Don't worry, buddy. You're doing fine.
At this point, his sister will age up before him. There he goes. Fletcher is hot-headed with the whiz kid aspiration, and Mabel is neat and an artistic prodigy. No, they took my cake!
No!
I needed that for Irene.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it.
I made a winter cake this time, and this is not what I expected it to look like.
Oh.
But Irene is becoming an adult. She's almost at the top of her career, too. Cooper sent her a gift from beyond the grave. This is Mabel now, and this is Fletcher. One twin called the other to invite them to Camp Gibby Gibby.
Okay.
Not right now, but maybe when Ainsley's baby is a child, they can all go together. Glenn tapped into Ren's bug. If this gets out, I could be in huge trouble. I mean, he does work for the Grim Reaper. It checks out.
I got a lot of secrets. I'd prefer to keep clandestine. Terrible, disturbing secrets.
So hungry.
Ainsley has the opportunity to fire a slacking professor again. Let's actually fire them this time. That was the right answer, although I'm not sure it affected her work performance at all. Glenn tipped the maid 100 simoleons and then placed a bug on his back because we don't trust him either. I think he knows. He looks like he felt something. The spark between them.
Stop it. Get some help.
Clark and Fletcher want to have a difficult dynamic. I'll say yes. I think Clark, being the older brother, might pick on Fletcher. Ainsley got a promotion to vice chancellor and needs to level up her research and charisma skill. Glenn listened in on the maid and discovered that he may have committed some light treason.
FBI, open up!
I had the kids help Clark with his school project, and that's actually a good way to build up all their skills at once. Ainsley talked over her relationship fears with Ren, and they had a practice babysitting session when Irene and Glenn went to work. Could you finish cooking, please?
Idiot!
Ren and Fletcher have a jokesters dynamic now, and I'd like to think the kids think their Uncle Ren is cool, cause he was a ghost that came back to life. Ainsley, you can't just leave stuff on the stove when there's children in the house.
Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
She went to practice writing and gained the parenting skill as well.
One eternity later.
She finally finished cooking that meal. I renovated the twins' room and gave them a science and activity table. Glenn didn't get a promotion. He's stuck at the point where his performance is almost suffering.
Why? Why?
I'm buying a wishing well. I'll give an offering of 5,000 simoleons and wish for a promotion. It worked. Glenn got a promotion to clandestine investigator and will need to level up his logic for the next promotion. Irene talked over her fear of being cheated on. Now that the kids are older, I can work on their relationship again. But Glenn has a fear of being alone.
No, God!
He's freezing to death. Why would you play chess on the back porch in that outfit?
Hey pal, you just blowing from Stupid Town?
Irene's gonna be late for work cause she's stuck practicing her speech in the mirror. We're off to work with Ren, and we're at one of our family members who passed away's house. This horse is interesting looking. Its name is Molasses. I was expecting it to be Pegasus, but whatever. There's some graves here too. Salt and Hush Puppy. Ren took the witness statement, investigated the crime, and determined the cause of death, even though he's like 5 feet away from the body. He collected the soul, soothed the witness, and I don't want to get to know them, so I'm leaving. Ren didn't meet his soul's quota this week.
You get nothing. You lose!
But he still got a promotion to death's negotiation reporter. I don't understand when I come back home and I have Sims that have needs that are so low that they're literally peeing themselves. What were you doing this whole time? Why can't you take care of yourself?
Stupid?
Irene leveled up her parenting, and Ainsley has finally gone into labor. I'm excited for them to have their baby, but I also don't want to go through the struggle of baby care again.
Mom, can you pick me up? I'm scared.
It's a boy, and his name is Edgar, and Ainsley has finally got the thing she wanted the most.